Hi, and welcome back to Basement Backgammon. In this episode, we're going to be looking at problem 187 in Bill Robertie's 501 Essential Backgammon Problem Series. In this problem, black is to play a 3-1. You notice that white has a man on the bar. Black has 3 points in his home board. White's got two checkers in white's home board. And there's some blots scattered in the outfield from black and white. And also, important, white has the cube. So it's important to figure out what to do here. What do we do with the 3-1? One of the moves is obvious, one of them is not so obvious. Take 10 seconds to decide. Hit the pause button if you need more time, and I'll come back with Robertie's answer. Okay, and we're back. So the answer here is to hit with the 3. That seems fairly obvious, but what do you do with the 1? Robertie says 21 to 20. Let's discuss why. There is an actual reason for this. The 1 is not without some thought. So here's what Robertie says. The 3 is clear. Black should put a second man up with 13 to 10 hit. But the ace isn't so obvious. Slotting is the wrong idea when 2 of your opponent's men are on the bar, so 6-5 is out. Playing 8 to 7 does nothing. Both 10 to 9 and 9 to 8 actually reduce black's chances of making an inner point on the next turn. So we're reduced to looking at either 21 to 20 or 24 to 23. Is there a difference between the two plays? Actually, yes. 24 to 23 doesn't do anything. But 21 to 20 creates a new point-making number, 5-5, making black's 5 point. 21 to 20 is the other half of this subtle play. So if you move to here, one additional number, 5-5, will actually make a point inside. That is the reason for that. And this is important to take a look at all your options when you are making a play like this, and you're trying to figure out where you're moving a checker. If you ever think to yourself, I'm moving this checker just for the sake of I need to move something, then you're probably not moving the right checker. Let's call it Weinstein's law. Okay, I'll say that again. If you're moving a checker just for the sake of moving a checker, because you have to move a checker, you're probably not moving the right checker. Try to find a checker which does something new or advantageous to you, or at least less damaging than any other move. So because we gain a single additional number, 1 out of 36 rolls, this is the right one. Now, I don't know whether or not XG is going to say that slotting is the right thing. Robertie just threw out that, hey, you shouldn't slot when you have 2 on the bar, but I'm not 100% sure why. My feeling, however, about slotting is that there are a couple of jokers, 4-4 and 5-5 for sure, that will absolutely kill us here. And we have so many blots out that slotting could be the wrong thing. I get that. So if we're not going to slot, and moving either one of these as a 1 doesn't do anything additional, let's try to find something that gives us additional ammunition. 21 to 20. Let's throw it over to XG and see what XG has to say about it. I'll be back with that in just a second. And we're back with our XG analysis of problem 187. Robertie's answer was to hit from 13 to 10 and move up 21 to 20, putting 5-5 into play as a viable number. Let's see what XG says. XG agrees. In fact, it's a 4.3% equity error to do 13-10, 8-7, which does nothing, and slotting from 6 to 5 doesn't come up until the 7th play. So hitting and then slotting the 5 is a blunder, 21.2%. Taking a checker out of play from 10 to 9 or 9 to 8, also errors at 5.7% equity loss. So there's a lot of issues here doing anything but 21 to 20. Finding that extra number adds enough equity to make it definitely the best play by a decent amount. So this one was a little tricky. It's hard to see that unless you're really looking for it, unless you're really concentrating on improving all of the numbers that could possibly help you in a future roll. You have 2 on the bar. When you have 2 on the bar, try to get as many checkers in the zone as you can in the blitz to close out your position, even if they're all the way in the outfield. Thank you very much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed this video and this analysis and this problem. I really enjoyed this problem. Please like the video. Please subscribe. I'd love to see comments. Tell me what you think about the problems. Tell me what you think about the series. Subscribe to the series. Get involved. And we are going to be back tomorrow with 188. Thanks very much for watching.